is by logic that we prove, but by intuition that we discover. J. Pointhead. So I am finally back on trail after taking 7 or 6 days off in Bernie and 4 days in Mount Shasta. Went to a festival with some friends. Had a great time. So great to see some friends. And such great encouragement for me to finish this last half section of the Pacific Crest Trail. And I am ready to hike. I am so blessed with this overcast day. Oh man, it's been so hot last week. This is such a treat. Hey, beautiful. This is my favorite terrain. Nice soft soil to walk on. Tall trees for some nice shade. And an overcast day where it's not too warm. So I sent my old tent home. It was a Danderson X-Mid version 2. It was a great tent. I loved it. Just a bit heavy. Plus I never really pitched my tent most nights as I'm cowboy camping. And so I bought a new tent. It's a Z-Packs flat tarp, 7x9. And it's my first time using a tarp to camp with, so. But I sent my stakes home with my Danderson, so I don't have any stakes now because my Z-Packs didn't come with stakes. And I really hope it doesn't rain because I'm kind of screwed. There's some nice campgrounds around here. Adina. Whoa, look at this guy. Wow. There's so many of these guys. I may camp here for the night. Just gonna have dinner, fill up my bottles, and might push a few more miles after. I'll see how I feel. super humid morning. Everything is wet and sticky. Slept pretty good last night. I sent home my Thermarest X-Therm air pad for a Gossamer Gear 1/8 inch pad, which is a lot thinner, but it wasn't bad. I know I have to get used to it after a few more nights, but I think the key is to find a spot with soft pines or soft sand and not overused campsites that are very much packed into the ground. So yeah, I shaved about a pound. I've got to say, this is my favorite weather to be hiking in. I'm hardly drinking any water. Don't have to carry as much, which is great. It's very cool, not very hot. Oh, here comes the sun. It burns. Oh, it's beautiful though. Damn. Boy, it really feels like I'm in the middle of nowhere. Just deep in the backcountry. Feels amazing. "20 miles by 12 o'clock. Yep. The goal for today is to do 30 miles to McCloud River and to Ash Camp. They have pit toilets, bunch of tent sites. And after that, the next day, it is another 30 miles, but I'm going to do about 25 so that on Friday, in 2 days from now, it'll be 5 miles easy into Dunsmuir. So that's the plan. Loving my PCT socks. My destination for tonight, about 9 miles. Let's do it. Supposedly there's bats inside the pit toilets. Oh, this place is amazing. McCloud River. No mosquitoes. Tons of water and a great campsite just behind me. I think I'm gonna spend the night here, so yeah. I just gave myself a little shower. Did some laundry here. And I'm about to have some dinner. While I wait for my dinner to cook, roll on my feet. Thank you, Jimmy, for this. If you're watching this, wish you well. Looks like white water. Interesting color. Well, dinner was delicious. Now I'm all wrapped up and time to push another 2 or 3 miles. Poison oak everywhere. Blackberries, but not quite ripe yet. So I sent home my Thermarest Extreme for this 1/8 inch gossamer gear pad. Also got this 4-panel CCF foam pad for some extra cushion, and sent home my pad back for this polycro sheet. It's definitely a lot less comfortable, but it's a little lighter. It makes the trekking a little easier. No regrets so far. Good morning. Last night was alright. My sleeping bag is a bit too warm for me, so I'm actually planning to switch it out in Etna, which is about 120 miles away, for a cooler sleeping bag. It's about 10 ounces lighter as well. Today I'll be going into Dunsmuir on the 5 freeway, doing a quick resupply at the Dollar General, and possibly getting some dinner there, charge my devices, and hopefully I can meet up with my friend Trips. It's been a while since we hiked together, but she's getting on trail today. She spent 2 days in Ashland, so she'll be ahead of me, but I'll try my best to catch up with her. Oh my goodness. How did this guy get on me? I got a new friend coming on for the ride. Go on, buddy. He doesn't want to go. Goodbye, friend. Bye. This is why we leave no trace, for animals to not eat up our food and be dependent on it. Time for a quick lunch. Ooh, that was a good lunch. I think that was my very first time I sat down and actually cooked for lunch. Boiled water and everything. It was quick. It was about maybe 20 minutes. Not that long, and yeah, I think I'm gonna do that more often. Just lasts you longer. Don't have to rely on bars all the time. And there it is. At last. Mount Shasta. Wow. Epic. Well, I see the 5 freeway and the trail. Look at that, a broken toothbrush. But it's ultralight. Oh yeah. Oh, I love walking on dead pines. So soft. How about half an inch of pines? Oh, the trail registry. It's a bit of road walk now. Onto the 5 freeway. This is where I hitch a ride into Dunsmuir. Thanks, bro. I finally got my tent stakes for my new tent. Thank you, Steven, for shipping me those. Appreciate that. Now time for some food. Oh, there goes 2 ice creams. Well, I just called someplace. I just called Dunsmuir Lodge. Paid some guy $20 to give me a ride into Dunsmuir. Super small town. Got my groceries. Gonna have some dinner, and I should be headed back on trail tonight. I did it once again. Oh boy. Well, time to find some place to eat this, so I don't look like a pig in front of everybody. Well, here I am once again, back to square one. If I can sum up the entire PCT experience with one word, it would be ice cream. Last night was great. Had a tub of ice cream and went to the free PCT campsites right at Crag campground, and there were a bunch of folks, a bunch of hikers from all around the world. Got to meet some of them, and yeah, had a great time. Had some beers, talked a bunch, and I slept pretty good. So this morning I'm heading on the Flume Trail, which is a slight detour, but it meets up with the PCT so that I don't have to backtrack about 2 miles just to get back on trail. So I guess it's more of a shortcut than a detour, but it's okay. Should I take this tree bridge across? Nah. Castle Crag.
looks mighty small.
It's very small. That's only like a child.
No.
Like how?
No striker has gone before.
Well, I had a wonderful dip in the lake. Very, very refreshing. Cold at first, but you get used to it. Had a nice dinner there. And met some new friends. Shot put, Wilt, Hot Trot, and Crooked. Yeah, cool group of guys and gals. There's Mount Shasta. Ooh, looks like something big going on there. Golden hour. Currently about 8 p.m. now. And it's just beautiful. My favorite time of day. Well, it's 9 o'clock. So this is what I'm sleeping on tonight and every night. It's 1/8 inch pad. It's pretty flat.